Yeah, hey everyone. So to kind of build on what we talked about yesterday in terms of garbage collection, I want to kind of integrate that with Boomi and how Boomi might use a garbage collector, kind of what we suggest as a best practice, how to set these properties, etc., etc. So with that said, essentially the manner where memory is going to be reclaimed from an unreachable object, as we talked about, it's going to be different per garbage collector algorithm. There's different garbage collectors. Some are different default values on different Java versions. Some are better for high throughput, low throughput, etc., etc. So currently with Java 8, the default garbage collector algorithm is parallel GC. So parallel GC doesn't work the best with our environment, kind of how we operate, kind of how I guess the Boomi nodes or the Atom communicates to that file system, to that shared directory. So essentially what we recommend from an architectural standpoint is that if your JVM is using less than 4 GB of RAM, use the concurrent mark sweep, so the CMS algorithm, or if you're using more than 4 GB, use the G1GC garbage first garbage collector. Obviously, this is going to vary per use case. This is just a simple framework of that. Specifically, for example, concurrent mark sweep, though we suggest it for using less than 4 GB, it's going to be depreciated as part of the, I believe it's Java 9. G1 GC is going to be the default value for Java 11 items as that. So this is going to vary, but as per right now, this is what we suggest. And obviously, your runtime is going to be different per any other use case. So we do suggest monitoring your garbage collector to ensure it's the best for what you're doing, your throughput, your memory management, whatever you're doing with that. And obviously, with that said, let's say I set G1GC as my garbage collector algorithm for my JVM. There are different other arguments you can add, which you can kind of figure out what might be best, whether you read different blogs about it or you just know how algorithms work specifically to the garbage collector and you know what you should implement for your use case. So for example, there's a parameter where you can increase the number of threads that the garbage collector uses, stuff such as that. And let's say you see your garbage collector not behaving as expected. What you should be doing is add garbage collector logs to your JVM. So this is just further arguments that you would add right to the system properties. We'll talk about where to implement those in a second, but there are tools for those logs that analyze them for you. For example, GCMV is one that I know. It's a plugin for Eclipse. So there are probably other tools out there, but something along those lines should be your next steps. So with that said, here is my Atom. So I'm using Java 8 and I'm using the default garbage collector. But should I want to change it, all I would do is go to properties. I would go, just waiting for it to spin. You're going to the custom properties. And then within system properties right here, you would add, so for example, if I wanted to use G1GC, here's the argument you would use, and that's going to vary. And then from there, I can add other arguments just associated with that G1GC algorithm and items of that sort. All right, sounds good, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day.